What is up, guys? Nick Jones here for pbcasttv.com, and I know a lot of you guys have been asking about the new mixer, and we prolonged the review on Gadget Gurus. It's actually going to be this coming Monday, so I'm filming this on a Thursday night. It's probably going to be either posted on this Thursday night or tomorrow, which would be Friday morning. Today's the 22nd. Whichever Monday is after the 22nd, we will be reviewing this mixer on Gadget Gurus, and then of course we'll have a mixer review on YouTube as well. But today I promised that I would go over some of the specs and things of the mixer, because I know I didn't do such a hot job during the unboxing, which, you know, unboxing, you're just supposed to pull it out of the box. Anyway, had some complaints, so I'm going to do this review. So this is the Behringer x2222 USB mixer. One of the cool things about this, first of all, is it has a USB interface built into this. So it has a USB to an analog to USB converter directly inside of the mixer, which is great in my opinion, because the less peripherals, the less boxes and things you have lying around on the floor, the better. They call this mixer a 22 input mixer for a couple reasons. It has 8 XLR inputs, which if you're not familiar with XLR, it's these little cables that are sticking out here. And that is usually used for condenser and dynamic microphones. These are going to be higher quality microphones. If you buy a lower quality microphone, they're going to use something like a 1/4 inch, which it's called a 1/4 inch because it's about, you know, a 1/4 inch long. So you have 8 of these. You have all the controls here, and we will talk about some of these on Gadget Gurus. So this isn't going to be how to use the mixer, it's just going to be what they do. Now that's 8 channels. Those are stereo because they are XLR, and XLR is balanced in stereo. Now you have channels 9 and 10, 11 and 12, 13 and 14, and 15 and 16. Now that's the end of these channels. You have 4 channels that are stereo inputs that are 1/4 inch, which means that, you know, there's going to be 2 of them. There's this red one and a white one here. And they're 1/4 inch cables, which means that if you want to hear the audio in the left and right channels of your headphones, or if you're streaming live on Justin.tv or somewhere like that, as we do, you're going to have both of these cables plugged in. So there you go. It has 16 channels technically. It has 8 XLR channels, which means that theoretically you could plug up 8 microphones, and then we use these 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13, 14, and 15, and 16s. These last 4 here for what we would call Skype computers, or any computer that you're bringing in audio from. So as you can see, this channel right here is unmuted because this is what's playing on the stream. This is our reruns. If I were to show you guys the screen over here, it is actually playing reruns of actually a retro computer show that is on archive.org. Now it also has sub-channels, which makes it 18, 19, 20, and then it has a couple outputs, which brings it to 22. Now, if you have any questions, we are going to do more of I'll probably do another video about, you know, what all these different knobs do and how to work it, because there's a bunch of them. It does have digital effects, which means that you can make it like reverb or echo, as I would call it, while you're doing things. So anyway, these are there's mute buttons. So if it's yellow, so you see all these channels that are yellow, lit up yellow right here, that means that they're muted. I'm going to take you guys around back so you can see the connectors back there. But most of these, all these silver ones you see, are 1/4 inch, and then you have a couple RCA or component cables, which are, you know, the same thing that you would plug into a standard def TV. Just the audio cables, not the video cables, of course. So let's go around the back and I'll preview the rest of those. Alright guys, so here's the back of the mixer, and I know it's going to be jittery because I'm holding it and I don't have a steady hand. But let's just go over some quick things. So here you have all your outputs. Most of these that you see on the back are outputs. Some of them being channel inserts. Actually, all of these you can actually insert another audio source into the first 8 channels, which are XLR based. If you want to see another XLR or what an XLR looks like, that's what it looks like. Anyway, let's go back down here. So these are outputs. Here's the USB cable. Behringer is kind enough to provide you with one of those, as you can see, going directly into the mixer. If you come over here, the controls to control the USB is actually right there. And once again, we're going to go over this later, and it would take us forever for me to explain how to use this, and I probably still wouldn't explain it correctly. Here you have XLR, dual XLR outs, which would be stereo, which is nice. You can actually go into another board if you wanted to monitor, if you wanted to go into an interface like the Fire Pro or the other offerings from M Audio, you could do that. Here's the power cable. As you can see, it just comes in there. Here's the Behringer branding. But anyway, guys, I hope this was informative. I just wanted to give you guys another look at what the mixer kind of looks like. As you can see, we'll just go over here. I mean, you can see there's so many different knobs, and we'll talk about those in our review, and maybe some of the cool features that we like about this mixer and why we think you could use it. As you can see, the studio is kind of a mess. We're still in the process of redoing it, but if you would like to help us out, all of this is made possible by you guys, and of course mine and Jacob's pocketbooks. All of this, this mixer was purchased out of our pocketbooks. We didn't make any money from pbcasttv to buy this, but we've had some people be kind enough to donate some money, and we actually did our lights through a donation. So if you'd like to donate, pbcasttv.com/donate. Also, youtube.com/pbcasttv. Make sure to subscribe. Twitter.com/pbcasttv. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/thatnickjones. And you can follow Jacob on Twitter, twitter.com/freakinghuge, FREAKINHUGE. And watch his vlogs over at youtube.com/freakinghuge. I know that's a lot of links, guys. But if you would like, I'll put them down below. So until next time, I'm Nick Jones for pbcasttv. Peace.